Welcome back to my channel.
My name is Mirella. I am 29 years old. I work as an executive assistant in a big corporate company. Every morning, my alarm rings at 6 a.m. I open my eyes slowly and stare at the ceiling for a few seconds. Sometimes I feel tired before the day even starts. I live alone in a small apartment. It is not fancy, but it is clean. I make my own breakfast, usually coffee and toast. Then I get ready for work. I always dress neatly, simple clothes, nothing too bright. I want people to notice my work, not my looks. Money has always been a problem in my life. I grew up learning how to be careful with every dollar. My salary pays my rent, bills, and food. There is nothing left at the end of the month. Still, I work hard. I believe effort matters. At the office, I am always on time. I organize meetings, answer calls, prepare documents, and help managers. Some days are very busy. Some days I barely have time to breathe. My senior manager's name is Caleb Moore. He is 41 years old, tall, confident, well-dressed. People respect him. In the beginning, Caleb treated me like any other employee. He praised my work in meetings. He said I was dependable. Hearing that made me proud. After a few months, things started to change. He began asking me to stay late. "Mirella, can you help me after hours? I need this done today." I said yes. I always said yes. Sometimes the office became quiet. Only the sound of keyboards and air conditioning remained. It felt lonely. One evening, Caleb said, "Let's grab dinner. We can talk about work there." I felt uncomfortable, but I agreed. I didn't want to lose his trust. At dinner, he talked a lot about pressure, about loneliness, about how hard it was to be at the top. I listened. Soon, these dinners became frequent, too frequent. He started commenting on my appearance. "You look nice today. That color suits you." I smiled politely, but inside I felt uneasy. One night, after a very long day, Caleb asked me to join him at a quiet restaurant. The lights were dim. The place was almost empty. He leaned forward and looked straight into my eyes. "Mirella," he said, "you are different from others." My heart started beating faster. "You deserve more," he continued. "More money, more comfort, less struggle." I stayed silent. Then he said words that changed everything. "If you and I become close, I can make things easier for you." I felt like the room stopped breathing. He was offering me success in exchange for something personal. My hands were shaking. I felt anger rising inside me. I thought about my long days, my tired mornings, my dignity. I looked at him and said slowly, "No." He looked shocked. "I work hard," I said, "but I will not sell myself." His face changed. His voice became cold. "You should think again," he said. "You don't get chances like this twice." I stood up. "My answer will not change," I said. I walked out. That night, I cried in my apartment. I felt scared. What if I lose my job? The next weeks were painful. Caleb stopped speaking to me. He ignored my messages. He treated me like I didn't exist. People noticed. I felt small. But inside, I felt strong. One evening, I decided I would not stay silent. I saved messages. I wrote dates. I remembered words. With fear in my chest, I went to HR. I told them everything. The HR manager listened carefully. She believed me. An investigation began. Caleb denied it, but the evidence spoke louder. Weeks later, the news spread. Caleb Moore resigned. Some colleagues blamed me. Some avoided me. But I slept peacefully. Months passed. I continued working hard. No shortcuts, no favors. One day, my manager praised me publicly, not for anything else, just my work. I smiled. I learned a lesson. Money can be earned again, but self-respect, once lost, never returns. I chose respect, and that choice changed my life.